shot go right in the queue. Only week in 9 years that we fucking needed Derek Ferguson. He's not here. But delighted to say,
Congratulations.
Congrats.
Yeah,
second grandkid.
Amazing.
Second kid for Lewis.
For Lewis, aye, amazing.
You allowed to say that,
I think so. Fuck him. He's not came. Fuck him. We're telling people. How's your snooker going, lads? There was a big rivalry, obviously kicking off here.
He gets in my head.
One for the ages.
He gets in my head without even saying it, and I know he knows I'm in main head. Do you know what I mean? He always knows when my heads went. And
Mate, no disrespect. I think anybody could get in here.
The guy in the table beside us is honestly, I know.
I walked in the day and went, morning, he's like, well, you're fucking mate.
What have you heard?
What the fuck's going on?
But last week was, mate, I was playing at my skin. Safety game was good. Potting wasn't great, but my whole all-round game was good. And then I sent a picture, I had it to John Higgins. So
while he was taking a shot?
Aye, but no fighting anything of it, just to say me and Father were playing. And then Higgins said his horn's no close enough to the cue ball. He's then changed his horn and he started battering.
Did it make a difference?
Mate, it did, didn't it?
Did it? It probably did, actually, because I was more conscious of where my hand was when I was putting it down.
Are you the same when you put your hand in?
Oh, I fucking got to know where my
Do you get it closer to the boys?
But I wasn't really thinking about it. Back to the snooker. It wasn't it. He was 2-0 up and I was making a lot of fouls, and then I started winning and he's gone, what's happening here? How are you doing so well? I says, I'm just moving my hand closer to the cue. Boy's like, oh no, oh no. And then he started.
I tried to do it.
Who did the score finish?
4-1.
To who? You told me you beat him.
That was the week before.
He beat me the week before when we didn't talk about it, and then
And the week we fucking talk about it.
no, I wasn't here. Was I here? I was here. We didn't talk about it.
So is there another match today? And you're going to get involved soon as well?
I'm getting involved, but no, the day I'm getting a fucking...
We'll need points to start with him.
I need to get back. They two fucking guys that are in my kitchen, my mate, fucking Bomber Matt, they'll be raiding my fucking...
What are you getting done to your kitchen? You making it all leather, you said?
Oh, aye.
Your kitchen?
Putting a new recliner in there.
In your kitchen?
A swinging chair.
Who would you date in the kitchen?
I'd
Would you?
back in the day, that'd be...
I've never seen you do it. It's the
You don't do it anywhere, so what do you mean?
No, but it's the kitchen.
Did you date in the kitchen?
Well, I just mean as in, when people say to me as in, stick me up the counter.
I know, but that's because, have you seen his counter? It's fucking full of dirty plates, mate. There's no room on the fucking counter. What's the chances, man?
Name one of you when you date in the kitchen.
Oh, fucking hell. I was agony, mate.
Fucking hell,
No, but I just...
Look at his hair!
Just imagine.
Really knocked your head off.
Look at his hair!
Oh, I love this show. I do. I love it much better than the Monday one. There you go. I do.
Because you've no banged on the worktop. Then I had the cheese sandwich.
No, because of that. I just think it's a much more chilled out vibe, no?
Although Jackie McNamara was a hero.
Oh, geez.
Good, isn't it? Tell you.
What a guy.
I love
Funny
Jackie
guy,
McNamara, mate.
Is he no dead sort of a serious?
Is he
man?
fucking...
No, is he?
No.
He looks like a born bastard, doesn't he? But he
Aye.
actually isn't, mate?
I said that to him before. He's like, I've got Jackie McNamara on. I says, why?
he got
ever.
Is he? I
brilliant.
never would have put that together.
You loved him, Simon. You were at Celtic.
Loved him, mate. Absolute hero, man. He
Good
was, well,
player,
Lambo was the captain, but he was like the vice captain, but he was so good with the younger boys, mate.
Hold on, stop. You were a captain.
Lambo,
No,
Paul
Lambo.
Lambert,
Oh,
the guy that won the
Lambo.
Champions League.
Fuck me, man.
Hey, Jackie Mac was the vice captain.
I was the captain at Celtic and the reserve player captain. We're going to make you captain.
Nearly
mate.
the heart attack here.
I was a captain of the reserves for about 5 years, mate. 28, still captain of the reserves.
Were you captain Celtic reserve?
No, what's a fuck?
No?
Never make me
Did
captain.
you play?
Played a couple of times, mate.
Eddie Ball needs this week.
See on that last week, what was your nickname for the darts? The Maverick?
What did we call me in the show? Did we say it in?
You should be the same as Steve Maguire for your song.
Oh,
Slane.
fire.
Paul,
Slaney's on
Paul
fire.
on fire.
Aye.
Slane.
You were good at darts, mate.
Aye, mate.
I'll tell you what,
No, but Dewey's wanting his starts tune. Fields half and right.
walk on. By the way, we Fergie
Just
was
turn on
good,
the
wasn't
lights
he?
up.
The lighters it. Be Tommy Gemmell.
Fergie was good, eh?
Fergie was good.
Oh, see, you'd have turned him round the right way, you'd have fucking scored.
Derek good at a pub game.
Oh, fuck.
Fucking-
Left-hander as well.
He's got the he puts a pink to it, doesn't he?
Aye, left-hander.
Aren't you the greatest host that's ever lived?
Fucking shut. Honestly, fucking shut up. What are you talking about?
I don't know. You're not having his haircut, mate, are you?
Oh mate, honestly.
I need thought I had Botox and I can categorically deny.
Aye, look, just a wee bit of shiny forehead, nice and
cold
Shiny
showers.
forehead, look at the fucking size of it. Fuck it there. You could
You play a game of darts on that, couldn't you?
See, when I meet people, or even at the darts Saturday, when I'm coming at people, writing things on signs, so like, diving heated.
A deep fat fryer.
So somebody's wrote that in a
No
sign.
way.
But see, when I'm walking out, people are showing me like buzzing. As if I'm going to be buzzing.
Aye, slaughtering you.
Aye.
The best thing about it, he was like that to them.
I got a photo with the sign.
I don't know, see, every time I meet,
it is an issue in it because you get obviously mostly him gayish.
but I like it with people I know.
But people
no
that don't know you think they know you
Aye.
and just say it and think it's funny.
Or they say it in front of everybody. And think, what the fuck?
By the way, do you know?
You were genius at a live show too.
Brilliant. Never
Right.
seen it like it.
Know how never usually happens to me, but this year it has. But you turn up sober, right? So when you're sober, you become the prick
Aye.
because you notice everything, right? So when he went up on the stage, he went up with a Guinness, thinking, you know, I'll go up there, get a few fucking sips of the Guinness. Fergie and him are now wrestling.
They
Fergie,
wrestle everywhere they go.
mate, Fergie then takes it off him, fucking swallows it. He's like a wee boy with no sweeties, right? So I'm watching him, and instead of concentrating the dart, he's running the crowd. What's the fucking drink? What's the drink?
See them fight
Mate,
everywhere.
honestly, and I kept looking at him for about 20 minutes. He wasn't interested in fucking throwing a dart. He's like, where's my Guinness? Where's my Guinness?
And do you know the worst thing about him is, see when you wrestle with him, mate, he hates you. Because he's steaming as well. So see the full darts room, mate, he's fucking staring at me. Like he's going to attack us at any minute. So see when I'm flinging the darts, mate, I'm thinking he's going to fucking
it's a
spear
rough
me on
feeling,
stage.
man.
Did I know he's tap off?
I had his heat.
Oh, I know.
Tap out his seat,
he was
Mate, the worst one was in Bologna.
Can't
in
you
the
take
players'
him down the
lounge.
Q Club, can you?
Nah,
That'd be rolling
no
about
way.
down there.
In the players' lounge, mate, like remember Erwin Koeman was there? Big Zutzi's dad used to fight with each other rolling about. You fight everywhere you go, used to.
I don't know what that is. Any pet peeves this week, lads? You've got one with the gym.
Oh, the gym. Just the dicks in the gym. The ones that,
Six in the gym.
oh, fucking, I was in the other day, right? And there's this, it's a one guy, and I hope he's not watching this because he's quite a big dude. And he walks about with these fucking ear things in, right? And all he talks about is money. Right? Oh, yeah, 50 large, yeah, stick that in
50
there.
large.
And by the way, he's walking about, he's no stoning at equipment. He's walking about looking,
So people can hear him saying that.
where can I go so somebody can hear me, right? And I'm thinking, mate, you've got fuck all. You know what I mean? You come up my fucking Cortina. I seen you coming out the car park.
It's Ross McCormick you're talking about, innit?
He's got a big white van. You've seen Big Ross's white van?
Ross is in the white van.
By the way, I might know what the fuck's in the back of that. Oh, imagine have you seen Big Roscoe?
No.
Oh, mate, he drives
Big
on
Roscoe.
He drives on a big white van.
I
You seen
know.
it?
5'5" penguin, mate. He's
Was he
calling
on the show the other day? He says he was on the show the other day. Was he on the show?
He's on the show.
Did he come up in the big white van?
The big white van in the car
Oh,
park. mate.
fucking, I'm no looking at
He's one for the watching it. If I was any Strathclyde Polis, I would get that Reggie plate and check the back of that.
What's in the
Because
back of
you
that?
could get a proper heist here.
Anything for you, mate. Anything ball.
No had Wi-Fi for 6 days, I told you before. It's a fucking embarrassment. Phone Sky up, yeah, I was stressed out my nut yesterday. 6 days no Wi-Fi, phoned up, going off my tits.
You're going to leave, aren't you?
An hour on the phone and it gets to the end of that hour when I'm arguing with a guy, goes like, didn't give a fuck what it's going to cost, I'm fucking leaving. What's the price? The guy's like, okay, I'll just check. He goes like, right, so if you could just send over 450 quid, that'll be you. I went, right, well obviously I'm not fucking leaving then, am I? But when's this fucking getting fixed?
My missus can't watch porn.
Well, that's it. 6 days without watching, you know what?
That's
Right.
No
frustrating.
wonder I'm so stressed.
The biggest point of that is the Waynes having to get Wi-Fi.
Exactly, so why do I need to sit and talk to each other? It's awkward as fuck.
Telling it a grand.
When's this Wi-Fi fucking get back? No one else to speak to him about, man. And then somebody sent me a belter of a pet peeve the other day, and I can't believe it's not been said, but it's quite obscure. So, when you go on holiday, get to your hotel, usually meet somebody from Glasgow, didn't you? Where are you from, mate? He's fed him back. Where are you from? For Steps. He's like, you could just see him racking his brain like that. You know, Big Jim Cunningham for Steps. You're like that. No, mate. He's thinking about something. He goes like that. Davy Black. Steps. I'm like that. No, mate. And then he didn't see him for like 2 days later, and when he clocks, he's obviously been thinking for the 2 days. He goes like, what about Ian Kelly for Steps? You're like, no, mate, stop it, man.
But hold on, do you ever go,
I know the name.
Just kept on.
I know the name.
Just to get rid of the dog. I've done that. Big Ian.
I think I know, mate. That's right. There's another one when you see somebody in a supermarket, speak for a couple of minutes, and then
you keep passing
you
on.
walk out and then you pass him again.
Alright.
You follow me.
I said you follow me back.
Did you pay for your bag?
That second meeting's the worst, man. And remember I seen you and Jill in H&M?
Aye, that was horrible. He just
did you
didn't
meet
want to be
again?
there. He didn't want to be there. He was
See, when
rushing to
it's
get his
you,
haircut.
somebody in their message, you're like that. Oh no, because I usually only speak to him about like pure
Aye.
shite guy things. And now Jill's there, I'm like, what do I say to her, man?
Looking well, looking
He's like,
well.
aye, in the women's section in the H&M buying a blouse. He's like, hey, I need to go and get my hair cut. And I'm like,
Does it
what a fresh trim you've got, mate.
That's
There's
the
no
best
way
peeve
to
ever.
get a haircut.
Setting meetings, that's the best pet peeve I've ever had.
Oh my god, mate. The fear in your fucking stomach when you see them again for the second time.
Or when you meet somebody and you're in a bit of a rush when you're at the supermarket and they clearly know and they just want to talk to you.
Don't know how you get into
Oh no, and you start going.
And then you,
They're in the way of your trolley.
and you go at that and you go, right, I need to get back for the kids for school, and you look at your watch and it's fucking 1 o'clock.
And then you get them again in the next aisle.
Brutal.
Magic.
What are you saying, mate? The highest view?
Most viewed video in open goal history,
Incredible, mate.
the wee Paulus in Germany.
That's
He was
amazing.
magnificent.
Did it mean that more people actually watched the vlog? Because the vlog was tremendous.
Nah, I was...
Vlogs.
No,
amazing.
it was.
No, mate, you were
It was.
That
unbelievable.
Paulus and Tosh made it. I didn't even date in that video. They two were
I'd
amazing.
spoke to him and he's like, oh, I was stuttering on that. So I watched it. Amazing. He was
Mate,
brilliant.
He said, is he for 2 hours before the video? He's in meltdown mode to me, mate. He's like, couldn't get anything right, couldn't speak properly. It's fucking unreal, man.
It was very good, mate.
But mate, imagine you done that to a Scottish post, mate. You'd be in the cells for about 3
Still in
days.
there now.
No, what you did? You're still getting it out. What you did?
That was so good, man.
Quite a good idea to come on a podcast. Watch this. He's going to go out with a bubble next.
You just swallowed that?
You know what?
Shit myself. Shit myself.
And do you know what? He's lied about swallowing it as well. He's still tuning it.
I thought that was a sway.
Look at the fucking state of that, man. Extra. Your breast minging.
What is this?
I think you've been fucking doing more than that in the kitchen.
Hey, don't let it put you off your stuff later.
That rapper will be on his kitchen counter.
As ever, the Coop Show is brought to you by our partners at SPK.
SB, no P.
SPK. So, I mean, this week they're offering, it's an amazing offer this, a 50% bet builder boost on this weekend's massive Edinburgh
No,
derby
it's
between...
capital letters are massive, mate. You need to go.
Shout
Should
it.
have emphasised
Right,
it.
go
Go on, try it.
All right. Why is that happened? This week they're offering a 50% bet builder boost on this weekend.
No, that's not
Is that you doing?
No.
No,
I'll go to you again.
Okay, here we go. Okay, here.
Meltdown mode.
Oh, wow. This week they're offering a 50% bet builder boost. That's a great percentage, innit?
amazing.
On this weekend's massive
No, but Edinburgh Derby needs to be quiet.
That's a great 50%. I take it away the
Between
rest.
Hibs and Hearts at Easter Road. Link to sign up to an account is in the description box below. T&Cs do apply. 18 plus. Please gamble responsibly.
Go and get in the counter of the night. I feel it. I'll go straight into the counter when I get home.
Are you?
Aye.
Who are yourself?
American Pie, innit?
Anderson Pie.
And then you just right out of the tap, clean it in the tap.
I'm under some fucking attack again. Fuck's sake.
He's gone.
Get a tune in.
That's a 10 note. You're beating him
Get
10
that
notes.
tune.
His head's gone, mate.
He's just going to go up and break off and concede the frame.
He wasn't even a big queue.
Oh, incredible, man.
Oh, by the
Anderson
way,
Pie.
but one of the first shots last week, never said, I nearly ripped the table.
Screw back, he went for screw back.
Went for screw back, right under it. I'm like, and then I looked in to see if nobody was watching me, but it was fine.
Right, on to the game. Barry Ferguson's first game in charge.
Go on, Barry.
Coming for 2-0 down. Seen a lot of things on Twitter last night. They'd have lost that game under Philip Clermont.
Yeah.
Agree or disagree?
Agree.
Agreed.
So what is it that Barry Ferguson's brought that Clermont
Mentality.
never had?
Aye, well, you look at, they get stronger as the game went on. There was, look, he made an early change, and I know people look and say, young player, and Kilmarnock get stick for bringing off Bailey Rice at half time in a game. But I think this was different. I think Insala was struggling. Coming off for the weekend as well, where he gets bullied for one of the goals, he gets bullied again for one of the goals last night. And Rangers looked better when he made the change. I felt as though there was more energy. And look, I'm not saying that, because he's not had a lot of time to work with them, I'm not saying that he's went in and, you know, made a huge difference, but just that freshness has clearly helped the players, because even at 2-0 you're thinking, this isn't going to plan for them, is it?
Yeah.
So for them to come back, definitely for me, that wouldn't have happened under Philip.
You can see they've got a lot better at chesting and heading.
We dodo.
There's my pet peeve in football. mate. We used to do it at Dundee for about 30 minutes. How they got chest and heading, I'm like,
And
what?
Mate, the hardest part's the throw. See when the coach says, right, do it again.
And then the coach is like, stop. And you think he's going to give a coaching point. Yeah. See when you're throwing it, throw his chest.
Aye, but I've told you this loads of times before, right? And I know what you're talking about. See, right, so watch a game and you see how hard people make it look when the ball's thrown into them.
Aye, for the setback.
For a throw in.
I get that. Practice
shot.
that then.
Or if it comes up and you go, control it. Because they wee things on the practice.
So practice controlling it with your chest and volleying it
that's
back.
just another part of it.
But would you do that in a game?
No, you might.
Would you chest heater?
You might.
If anybody could show me a couple of anybody
It's not specific to that. It's just
a bit of fun as well.
it's added on to.
You're talking about the training thing, aren't you? I think we all watched it. Do you know what I liked about that, right? I agree with you. I think everybody, that was done 30, 40 years. I was doing that at Ayr United and everything.
Bobby Charlton invented it then.
Even the passing drill, right? But what I liked about it was simple, it went back, it was a bit of fun, it was getting the atmosphere going, everything like that. They didn't complicate it, right? Because as you say, they didn't have time to work on different things. So you've got a short period, all you're doing is raising the morale in the dressing room and the club and getting a bit of excitement, a bit of laughter and everything. And it paid, because you showed a wee bit of character last night. I thought for 30 minutes they were absolutely all over the place. Look, you could have taken any of the back four off. Well, you'd have left Tavernier, right? But the two centre halves were terrible.
Were you surprised with the team selection when the team came out?
But then when I looked at the bench, I didn't see a lot on there that was going to improve it. So I thought to myself, no, he was going with the starting 11, right? I think it was the strongest at that time. But I just thought the two centre halves. No, the only thing I would say that in my opinion, that Barry got wrong, right? I thought he's handled himself brilliantly since Monday, and then obviously his press conference Tuesday. He takes a young boy off last night, and I don't know if he get caught up, but it looks like he's blanked him, right? And a lot of people have jumped on the bandwagon. Oh, he's blanked him.
Don't you just because he's in the game?
I don't know. I could listen. He may be, but to be fair to a young boy, and all credit to him, I like this. He went out his way to shake his hand, right? Now, as people, fans will go, but he was raging and stuff like that. Of course he was, but there was not one of them performing.
No.
They were fucking all over. They were getting bullied with Kilmarnock. So, but apart from that, and that's a small thing, and maybe, would you say, maybe been just caught up and everything like that. I thought, looking at half-time, getting into the second half, I thought Rangers were a stick on. I thought Kilmarnock had gone. They were gone.
When it went 2-1 like?
They were gone. They were gone for me. They never really looked like a threat, right? They were just kicking the ball.
Second half.
Kicking the ball there was no composure. They were too open. They were letting Rangers, but I'll tell you something, and he comes in for a lot of stick. Dessar's second half I thought was excellent.
He was excellent. Wasn't he?
Aye. He can score goals, right? But he comes in for so much criticism. It's unbelievable. But he can score goals. See his finish. What one's his finish with the side foot? He goes over it.
Yilmaz's pass, it's a great finish.
What the
Did you see any difference in Dessers last night? Like from, obviously, Kilmarnock. I know it's only one game, but did you see it different? Maybe Dodo's work with him?
I think Faddy's right.
Dodo.
What's his nickname? Dodge?
Dodo.
That is
Dodo. Dodo, right. I think the big thing is, see if Rangers had lost that game last night, you can't sit here and give Barry Ferguson dog's abuse, right? Because he didn't have enough time to work. So you can't sit here and go, oh, the Messiah, right? Because it's the same thing. I just think Dessers has got that. Whether it's Clement or whatever, he takes that bit of criticism. First half, I thought he was terrible, right? And I'm thinking, fucking hell, you're going to be lucky if you last the game. But he's that striker that, see when he went through it, I thought to myself, oh, this is, and I thought the finish was brilliant.
What a finish.
The passes.
Passes brilliant.
Passes ridiculous. I think it's hard to say like, how big an impact they've had in terms of individuals, but even like Tavernier getting at centre back, thought he'd done really well. You could see him, he was more vocal. I thought that Daizen Maeda getting played to strengths, running forward. Yilmaz came on, he made a difference. I know you don't normally look at fullbacks, but he's back to play forward, he's looking forward.
Can I ask you a question, Fad? You were there, you've seen it, Sammy. I noticed that the amount of players that were fawn. Did you know that?
Quite slippy, wasn't
But
it?
see, after the game,
they were slipping a lot.
They're slitting all over it.
it was frosty though.
Oh, was it?
See, after the game, he
maybe
walked on the
watered
pitch.
or something.
They had watered it before, but after the game, it was starting to frost there.
I thought, now, I didn't need to get that picture of that pitch, didn't
You want us to phone the groundsman at Killie?
They are getting ready.
A groundsman at Killie. What's he do?
Hoovering it.
What's
Hoovering
he?
it.
That is where
The cleaners, you mean? The groundsman.
That is, sorry, on you go.
No, go.
That's what I think is unbelievable for Fergie last night. 30 minutes in, getting beat 2-0, being battered that first half an hour. He probably would have been all other players, as in the amount of hype, press it's been him coming in, getting beat 2-0, and to have the calmness, I think, to make that substitution, because I think you could have took any of them off last night, and they bring on Yilmaz, put a right Tavernier into centre half, put Yilmaz a left back to right back. If you actually watch Rangers' first goal, it was Yilmaz that starts it with a great pass into Egerman.
Yeah.
So I think that's where Fergie deserves it.
It's not like a pure obvious change he's made,
No.
isn't it? It's quite a...
Right, that's the thing
really
about,
good.
Brave.
you asked about changing surprised he never made any more changes, or never changed the starting lineup. He's not got many options. At the back, you're missing Suter and Balogun.
See if you had another centre half, I think you'd have done the two.
Well, again, I said it on Monday, is Proper going to win a heater? Since he
All
won a
over the
heater
place,
since he's been
so-
here.
He could have came off last night as well at the same
I
time.
thought he was better second half, to be fair to him, right? But because I don't think Kilmarnock caused them any problems second half, right? I thought Kilmarnock second half were very, very poor, and Rangers just grew into the game. See the minute it went 2-2, you're thinking yourself, this is 3 points.
So what changed after the 30 minutes? Was it just intensity they played? He said you need to match the intensity.
Yeah, I think
That's
so.
right.
I think
The goal.
so. The goal does. I think that there was more intensity. You could see that they were when they were trying to build, they were trying to get Raskin to go deep and get on the ball and turn and play. I thought there'd have been a faster start because that's what I would imagine they've asked for. But it was the same old a bit.
Labour.
No wanting maybe take that risk for centre back, Proper in particular, and then turning and playing it square and not really having a tempo. They go 2-0 down and they make the change. The Yilmaz pass for me is a pass because it's a firm pass forward. It's taking that press all the way out, and then Rangers get the runners, and I think that continued in the second half and just more intensity.
Even Yilmaz's pass for
it was
It's a great pass.
I mean, defensive you can look at it from that point of view, but the pass is brilliant again.
Aye.
Yeah.
He was outstanding, that wee man. He was.
Anyone else good for his performance-wise?
I thought Faddy's at Daizen, I thought he was brilliant.
Just wee things. So, do you see after one of the goals, Fergie's like, that's my boy. Like,
Amazing.
people didn't realise he was a player, mate. When a manager, even that wee thing,
Yeah.
fucking lifts you, doesn't it?
Aye. No, I thought Tavernier getting it set back. Thought he'd done really well. You look at Kilmarnock's strength was getting it forward, and two very good strikers that are physical, make it tough. I thought he'd done well.
I had Joe Wright standing on his own, and Dessers is standing on his own as well in the box,
block,
wasn't it?
yeah.
Was there a block? Was there a? What about the Dessers one? There's no block here, is there?
The header?
Just standing on his own. Is there a block? Is there?
You think the goalie does better for that? You think it comes too quick at
I
him?
think he should do better with that.
It's not the most powerful. But fair. I said that Dessers would be fucking.
19 goals now.
I said he'd be the top goal scorer. Right?
No, you did.
I said that at the beginning of the season. Look, he missed a few games, obviously get left out with Egerman coming in and stuff like that. I just think he gets I like him. There's something about it. Because he paid for 8 guys' haircuts, ever since then I've always
He was
liked
like to
him. I like people like that. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
And I just think there's something about him. I think he gets into good positions, gets a couple of goals. He can get you goals.
With strikers, he's like, you're obviously critical of the chances he misses, and you can look at it and say, a lot of the time it's maybe taking too many touches, being a bit indecisive, but he keeps going. He keeps going, and he keeps putting himself out there. I know.
He got, and then he followed up this year. It's hard to really bang. You're right. I think you're talking also his build-up play. Sometimes he looks a wee bit lazy, likes a daisy call, and come on, get in and hold the ball up. I don't think that's his. I think he's an 18-yard box.
Every time he links it, or no, every time, because clearly it's mostly a first-time layup.
Aye.
And he tries to do it when it's no
only do it.
But maybe now they'll get a wee bit of support on him. Like you see the fourth goal comes up, he just flicks it inside because he's got a runner.
Yeah.
And then you're away. And that's all you need. It's not, you don't need to be clever.
I liked your question on last night about how do you change that in players of, you talk about playing at Ibrox, didn't you, when it's negative. Do you think you can change that in players? Because I thought he spoke really well after the game, but he said about telling about his experience, it's not always as been good. Sometimes I had bad experiences at Ibrox as well, you just need to get through that. But you can sit and tell me that for 2 days, mate, but I'd still shit myself. When it comes to it, can you change players' mentality when it comes to the crowd being a wee bit negative?
I think,
you've either got it or you've no for me.
You have, but see when you look at like the community after the Queen's Park game, Kilmarnock was saying they had the most shots they've had all season. Well, that's an excuse.
Yeah.
So is that what he's telling the players?
Get you.
Unlucky lads. If one of their shots went in, you think
Ferguson
no chance. So maybe the message that's been relayed to the players about they beat Ross County 6-0 early in the season, the biggest win we've had. Look, you can't be over celebrating a win against Ross County at home. You should be winning these games. So maybe what's been told to the players and what's their level of acceptance has been an excuse for the players at times. And look, sometimes you lose a game and you can't say what you want to say, and you need to pick the players up. I don't think there'll ever be a time that Barry will do that.
That was good what he said last night when he said the night's done, we're not going to make too much of it. Alright, we've won, but Saturday now, man.
He did speak very well.
I thought he spoke really well.
Were you scared when you seen him?
He does suit being the Rangers manager, doesn't he? Even outside in it.
I've never seen that presence when he went even at Clyde and stuff, and the demands that he brings. I remember even for the warm up, he was watching everything. And I think the thing that was always was, he maybe like his training was great, the intensity was always brilliant, but the thing that maybe people would maybe say was he struggled at that level with that player, maybe part time, they're working or maybe calling off late, so he struggled to deal with that, maybe the man management side. But he's not going to have that Rangers, so it'll be very interesting to see how he's going to do here.
A lot of top players struggle with that, don't they? If they go into management, they go down the leagues, and you stand there and you're thinking, how can he not do what I could do? How could he not do what so and so I used to play with could do? Why is he no mate? And you've got to get the mentality in. They can't do it because that's the reason they're here, and that's where you've got to change. You see a lot of top players going down the league, and it takes them a while to adjust to management and coaching because they realise that they can't do what I could do and what my teammates could do.
Well, his biggest frustration at Clyde was him and 3 other boys were lined up at Bob's van before training.
How come they're taking sauce on that?
So I thought trying to knock me down. I'm cycling away, mate, away from training. He came his range and tried to hit us.
But I agree, his mentality will 100% suit a higher standard of player, won't it?
It will, of course it will, because it's no this, as I said, unlucky lads, he's had a lot of shots, or that's the biggest win we've had, or that's the best performance. It'll be none of that.
He's got a big march coming up, hasn't he? He's got a big march.
What is that?
July.
I know, but can I put that to the side and talk about it?
In the summer, I hope his brogues are alright. He gets a new heel on the brogues.
That's genius.
I can't believe it's happened to Kilmarnock defensively for this season. Honestly, I seen them at Tinker, so it was maybe a month ago or so. We're so open, conceded so many chances. Even again last night, you think a Kilmarnock team 2-0 up against anybody, and they've been very good against Rangers, but 2-0 up, the amount of chances they're conceding, I don't know what it is. Dale McKenna's side, you'd always say, is well organised, don't give a lot away. Rangers were through so many times last night.
I thought they were so many times.
Do you think they're missing Stuart Finlay?
I think Stuart Finlay's a massive player for them, I really do.
Maybe.
I thought they were poor. Second half, I thought they were poor.
Why do you think it is we come out though this season?
I don't know. I just think that, looking at, they let Rangers back into the game with the two. You can tell an experienced manager will look at that Joe Wright getting in there, and you make Rangers get back the way. All of a sudden, she's a centre forward. And Fad will tell you, see when you're playing against offenders, you want to feel them fucking right at you, because you now know where they are, and you can just play off them. Joe Wright's got to either just drop off and keep that gap or whatever, or make Igaman play that ball back.
But see my thing on that, right? Joe Wright goes tight. I'm not trying to rhyme. And what you say is, if you can't win it, foul him. He does foul him. Maeda's free.
Yeah.
So
Aye.
he does go tight and he doesn't get the ball, but he fouls him.
Did you see
Because
the
Yilmaz breaks the pass, breaks the line, Diomande runs off of whoever he runs off of. So he's spare.
Yeah.
So Joe Wright's foul him, do something, and he did.
But you see Cerny going through.
Aye.
The fullback's fucking, you'd be going off your head at him.
Aye.
Don't get me wrong, it's a great move with Rangers.
Yeah.
Right, and it's a good fun. He's been decent.
Who, Cerny?
Cerny, aye.
Oh,
He's
he's very-
been- aye.
Would you pay, they taught me £7 million for what, a 27-year-old, would you pay that?
I think I would.
Would you?
I think his number's been brilliant as well. I think I would. Maybe it says a lot of money, but I would.
Would you pay it?
I'm a wee bit in the
don't
fence with that. Aye,
don't know.
I'm a wee bit in the... Because not just the 7 million, it's what the wages bring as well. So it's a full package, innit? Wages, the 7 million, everything to go with it.
And they need to change this policy of signing older players, didn't they? They need to get into signing younger players. that they
They've
can
tried it,
sell.
haven't they?
27 isn't that... I wouldn't say...
But you're not selling them on again, Daz, are you?
No. But I think that right now you need the best players you possibly can. He's certainly stepped up. Can't argue against him.
Yeah.
And when he went through last night, he's one of the guys you think, he's putting this in the back of the net.
Were you surprised when Barry Ferguson was announced?
Aye.
Didn't you see that coming at all, Faddy?
No. Well, when he was announced, that
So see when Clement went, like, who did you expect to come in and do that type of role?
I thought he'd have just went with his... See, for the fact that the interim manager, I agree with that, because you've obviously got to take over if it happens, and they might come in with their own ideas. So the interim manager was always got to be the way for me. I thought because they brought this guy in, gave him a 3-year deal, right, and you've got the background, so I thought they'd have just pumped Clement and said to them, right...
You can't sack him and pump him, Daz, fuck's
Aye.
sake.
Oh, you can, aye, by the way. I'll tell you what, you can bump me if you're giving me that pay up. I'm bending over. Listen, growl me for every fucking quid that goes in there, mate.
Pound coins coming at your mouth.
Exactly. Take the tax off it. What has he got to say? But I thought they would have stayed with just, right, okay, on yous go. Yous just take that to the end of the season. But they baffle me, Rangers, right? Because Patrick Stewart, I said this, he comes out with statements about, right, we can't interrupt the Europa League thing, right? Clement had to go,
Aye.
right? They had to go. But the reason Barry and that went in at first and got them in, simple for me. That board needed somebody to pull the supporters
Fans into
back,
her.
right? And Barry Ferguson's sitting there, ambassador of the club, Rangers legend, everything about him. Right, we're not going to go with a manager, interim manager. I wasn't surprised when I seen it. I really wasn't.
I was, when I'd heard that was before he was sacked, that Barry was under consideration, I was surprised initially, but for all the reasons. I don't think the getting rid of the manager and bringing an interim team in, I think that's the right thing to do, because year after year Rangers have get rid of the manager mid-season, they brought their new manager in, there's been a massive upturn in form, everybody gets excited, get to the summer, and then they start the season poor. So I think it's right with the talks of the takeover to get to the end of the season and then decide what you're going to do. I think that is the right decision. I think you're spot on, bringing in somebody that has a bit of, presence, not going to accept losing. Obviously you got to lose games, but not going to accept losing games. Not going to be, saying daft things in the press, try to fool the fans.
Yeah.
They're going to come in. The fans know exactly. The manager and the coaching team, they get it. They've played for the club, and they get the demands and the standards that's required. So I think it's a good move. Before the game, I think it's a good move because you need to just get to a point where you're ready to make the next step. Is it going to be Barry Ferguson? I don't know. I don't think that would have been the plan. I think the plan would have been bring Barry in, get to the end of the season, get the takeover sorted, and then start a plan for.
Do you think he will be considered at the end of the season?
If he does well.
If he does well?
Do you? I think you need to. And I totally understand what you're saying, but I think you've got to take a step back, right? And I think you've got to look at funny, right? And this isn't me. This is a guy that's massive. Goes to every game. Well in at Rangers, and I was talking to him the other day, and he says to me, "We need a manager that we believe can win the league and take on Brendan Rodgers." Right? Now, then there's the question: is Barry Ferguson the manager that's got to take on Brendan Rodgers and win the league?
No.
Well,
as much as
right now you wouldn't say, but he's got
11 weeks
to show that he's got something.
Yeah,
But it's like you said, Faddy, so many others have came in, and regardless of that, everyone's got a bounce at them, isn't there?
yeah.
It's about what you do after that. It's when the summer comes in, it's an even, you're both starting on 0 points, like can you then go and fucking challenge Brendan
How many
Rodgers?
times have we seen, you look at Barry Robson at Aberdeen, we've seen it a million times. Look, Barry, as I said, I was impressed with him Tuesday. I thought he handled it well. I was impressed with him last night. As I say, the only wee blip for me, I think maybe he should have, but that's up to them what they want to do. I think he's handled the situation really well. I really do. He might grow into that, because right now everybody looks at Barry Ferguson outside Rangers as, well, look at 1% with Clyde, Alaba, Killie. You know what I mean? Rangers were fighting we had supporters on fighting who'd be the Rangers manager. Either Barry Ferguson managed Killie or Kevin Thompson and managed Killie. You never heard that in a million years, would you? But I think what he's done is he's gave it that wee bit of freshness it needed. No, that spark. The fans have now, because the board needed that. Fans have now bought into it.
Yeah.
So there's a wee spring.
Yeah.
But look, we know football. You've got
Well, used to do, we didn't.
You've got massive games coming up, haven't you? Fenerbahce, home and away. Then March the 16th, Celtic Park.
Yeah. Can I just say, you said you've never seen a presence like it. You obviously worked under Neil Lennon at Celtic. No.
Should never say that. He fucking picks up in front of me, man. He's the tune him back in. Put it in.
Said that
Do you know what though? They're very similar. I remember when Mowbray got sacked and Lennon came in, kind of similar at Celtic, were a bit of a mess. And Lennon came in, he had that sort of exact same presence, the way he spoke. He had it to the end of the season, and obviously then he got the job, didn't he? He got the job permanent. So it might be a case that they're looking to see how well he's done.
So no, it depends.
I've heard Neil McCann's amazing, as well as a coach.
Do you know something? I think Dodgy Talk's a good game as well. I think they're very intelligent boys. And I think they're a good mix. You seen that last night. But I have no idea what I was going to fucking say.
That's what this show does to you.
I completely went right out my fucking head there. But no, you just wonder. You wonder if the takeover goes through, right? These guys normally come in with their own people ideas.
But see, on that, Daz, do you think they would want somebody in before the summer so they can get a look at the players, or does that no matter?
No.
Just watch VFR?
No. I think, look, see this moment in time, they don't own Rangers. Rangers have got to do. This is why everybody kept going, and I blew my fucking head out of this one. Oh, you can't sack Clement because the takeover, blah blah blah. What happens if the takeover hadn't went through and Ibrox was empty every second week because nobody's wanting to go and watch this? So you've got to run your business right now like. The takeover will handle itself. They can decide what they want to do if they come in and put their money where their mouth is. Right now, you run Rangers Football Club. So you've got to go down that road of running it, and I think that's what they're doing.
Brilliant.
Faddy, did you, when you played with Fergie, Birmingham, Scotland, did you see him as being a manager in the future?
A
hard question.
It is because you don't really look at that. Obviously, he's been a captain everywhere he's been. The demand standards, the moaning, like I know we talk about it all the time. I was
just everything. We did everything.
Like
standards.
Like if the pass wasn't perfect, or if you weren't in the right position for him, if you didn't pass the ball to him, like it was relentless every single day, every day. But
Is he same off the pitch, Faddy, food and like training set up?
Aye, probably. Maybe no as bad, but he was quite, not OCD, but a bit like, that was like part of his thing. It wasn't just turn up and train and then, start moaning. It was, He was.
What were you going to say?
I'm just laughing at him because the amount of times he'd moan at you. See if it's not even your fault, he'd still moan at you. He'd still just shout and have a go at people, and that's just what he did. But you could take it because he was brilliant. He was some player, honestly, and he made sure that you weren't slacking. Know that a lot of the boys, they weren't anyway, but there was no chance of getting away with it. And so like his qualities, you can see that the demands, the passion that he has, you can see that in terms of management or coaching. But I think he's brought in two guys for me that are very good.
That's some question that you never wrote it, so I'm not talking about you, but did you ever see them being a manager? Aye, mate, used to sit and play football manager constantly, man. How can you see us as going to be a manager?
But you're right. He was even at Killie, he was on everybody, and I mean like physios, the other coaches. He was always watching, making sure their standards were at the very top as well.
And Lenny never done that.
Honestly, no, it's exactly.
See,
It's a badging.
Not badging, we're not talking about Lenny. You leave him alone.
when you talk about a demand standard, see, I know what you're saying, but I go the other way with that. I think he sets standards before he demands.
Man's a hat,
right, and that's why I pinpointed. I thought Tuesday and Wednesday he's handled himself. So she's a player. You get your stand for this guy here. He's the main man. He's setting them. Because everybody goes, oh, he'll demand standards off of people and whatever. No, it's not. They players respond off of you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're in that dressing room. You respond. As Faddy said there, and I think it was you talking about, oh, you're sitting listening to Kilmarnock come in. Oh, we had so many shots. If Barry's out there, and people are watching his interviews, watching how he's handling himself in the training. I'm talking about players, how he watches, how he conducts himself around about the full club. So if he's setting these standards, use a player, then fit into these standards. You know what I mean?
We need to move on to our games. That was good, too. Good insight. Well done, lad.
Well done.
Like that. I was at Fir Park last night, just to be insight. I had a lot on yesterday. Drove my boy through to Livy. They were playing there. Drove him back the steps. Got my other boy.
Do you meet
took him to see Motherwell because my mate had got his 3 tickets. I'd asked somebody if they wanted to come and watch them, mate.
How do you know phone me? I live 50 yards away from Fir Park.
Oh.
Well, because he gave up his ticket last minute. Didn't fancy it.
How long did you stay for?
Full game.
Did you?
Yes. Ask Andy's ma. She was sitting in front of us. Usually, when you're there, you always want to leave early. That's why I leave early.
60 minutes.
What I will say, Motherwell for 45 minutes were very good.
Aye, good.
Very good.
I tell us inside.
Playing through the lines, high press. What I will say is you can see they're not fit enough to play. He wants to play for 90 minutes. Second half, he died a bit. Dundee came in it. Andy.
So he was very good, didn't he?
Andy was good first half, mate.
Brilliant.
Honestly. And then Dundee came in at second half. But see when Dundee were coming in it, Motherwell were still well set up defensively. Dundee never created a lot of chances, although they were on top in the game. But really good game of football.
Good finish with Casey for a second goal there.
Great finish.
Aye. I'll tell you something. You look at Dundee are in real trouble. They're in real trouble.
Your prediction? It's not looking good, is it?
St Johnstone did definitely go down.
No chance.
Oh, they're starting.
3 points in it.
Brilliant.
Did you not say you would do something?
Oh, I'm loving
You said
What did he say he did?
Oh, so he did.
Aye, you did.
say it.
You did.
By
Naked,
the
it was
way,
something naked.
I'm loving the wee manager in it.
Brilliant.
Brilliant.
Oh, he's getting carried about pubs and fucking everything now. You know that, don't you?
What do you mean?
King James pub. You know who King James is in St Johnstone, don't you? He owns a pub. Jim Weir, remember Jim Weir? Right,
he's a former manager.
Aye, so the wee man goes into the pub and they carry, see the one, they carry him about the pub and all that.
Did
Oh, fuck, do you not know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Aye, with the earring and all that.
Breath of fresh air.
I like him, I do like him.
Aye, he's good, isn't he?
Aye,
Mate, they
excellent.
absolutely battered Ross County last night. It looked like
hold on a minute.
What about Ross County's goal line? Is that what you're going to say?
No, fuck that. Fuck that. The overall picture, mate. Did you obviously seen the game? What about the crowd?
St Johnstone, Ross County.
They're more in my fucking house at Nerdy, isn't they?
Nerdy.
Oh, fucking, honestly, my fucking Nerdy parties get me invites.
Nerdy?
Aye.
What's that, New Year?
New Year.
What sort of part is that, Nerdy? You heard that?
You never heard that?
Aye, but
That's what you called it in the old day. But there's many people were at that game.
It's a lot of football last night though.
What do you mean? Hold on a minute. Fuck off.
What I will say about Dundee, I said you're worried about
The under 18s were playing down the road.
Dundee didn't look like a team that were like down and out or feeling sorry for themselves.
I'm worried for
Murray's
Dundee.
been a
Big-
brilliant player
I'm
for
worried.
a minute.
I'm
Big
worried
game
for
at the
Dundee.
weekend for them.
It is defensively you worry about them, don't you?
Really worried for Dundee. I don't know where it's came from. I said it last week. Brilliant to me. The analysis I done on them that they drew with Celtic and Rangers. Should have won both games. They knocked Dundee United out the cup in a massive game when they had players out. Where does this run came from? 2 sixes, I think it was Hearts and was it Celtic? Celtic Party. So where does this came from? That job he done, what he has done since he came in, I just can't put my finger on it at all.
See on this as well last night watching the highlight. See the VAR, the Dundee United disallowed goal.
Mate, that's
a shambles. mate.
Disgrace that.
An absolute shambles, mate.
The Dundee United one?
He does the bond.
Dalby.
Dalby.
At the back post.
Actually, mate,
6 minutes to take.
I can't
And they come up like he's handballed it.
Mate, that's a
headered
disgrace
it.
that.
Aye. It is poor, innit?
They're running that game if that goes in as well.
Eh,
It's a
100%.
disgrace,
What
honestly.
about Bowie's fan?
What a finish, mate.
By the way, what a good team goal, wasn't it? Do you see it?
I've not.
It's mass for it.
Time I get in the
Oh,
house after 12 o'clock.
GBX
straight in my
fucking
bed.
last night in the dressing room. Some funny.
He's a good player, by the way.
Bowie is good.
Bowie.
mate.
Very
Remember him
good.
at
Good
Red,
fun.
very good player.
Good move.
Went to Fulham, didn't he?
Hibs are what? Hibs and Hearts were sitting second, boom and boom. They're down the top 6. Fucking
Well, I think
unbelievable.
the first derby of the season they were
That's
bottom,
right.
second bottom,
Unbelievable.
and now
Incredible to turn.
they're up fighting for third.
And by the way, what a derby it's going to be at the weekend,
it'll
isn't it?
be
Because both are in great
Is
form.
Brilliant.
What about James Wilson's finish?
Seen any of the
Mate,
quality.
Paul comes out,
Utter
right?
class.
He just
Fucking
drinks the
David
ball
Watt.
down on his knees.
I called him early doors.
No, you
I
never,
was
you
like,
bastard.
this morning.
Do not take him off me.
That was you.
Saying that, what about the
What a player.
defensive mistake? Who was it?
St Mirren.
Aye.
Uh-huh.
The boy at the back post.
Uh-huh.
Makes an arse here.
Aye, that's right.
But
But
so
he's-
composed.
he's a good
17-year-old or
player.
something.
Aye, good
Bring your
player.
ball down and stick it
school?
in. Is he still doing school?
Aye,
isn't
he's
he?
still
Yeah.
at school. Aye.
So is he.
Aye.
That decision on Dalby, I can't believe that.
Did you ever get put
He's
back
good
a year at school?
No, I,
So do you know how? Wait till you get this. He
He's
told me
moving
this.
into
Other day.
fourth year next year.
Do you know how you get? You know how you used to get like if you couldn't do physics, biology, or chemistry, you just get to do science because you're a foundation mate. He didn't even do that. What was it you got put? It was
me,
a
and,
separate.
me and 3 others got put into just a,
B.
I don't know what it was, and they just watched Ice Age every day. So
Watch
it wasn't
what?
even Ice Age.
Ice Age.
And the guy actually had the cheek, the teacher.
Is
cheeky-
Ice Age a cartoon?
Aye, but it was sort about obviously the glaciers and that. And
Who the Glaziers? Am I right?
Bobby Charlton.
but the cheeky bastard, the teacher actually had the cheek to actually come in and pause the film at bits and start describing
What was happening?
what's going on obviously with geography around the world. And that's how he sort of...
Geography around the world.
Geography around the world.
That's what geography is.
How ice is made.
A real bad thing, but just... Listen, I'm here to fucking give my analysis on a game.
The Dundee United thing is incredible.
It's
mate.
shocking me, and something has to be done about that. I don't know what, but it was that big a decision at that time in the game, and then Hibs obviously got won the game. How have they seen as a handball for that? Do you know what I mean? How have
no
they
idea.
came for that? It makes no sense. And you're right, 6 minutes I've looked at that, and then handball. Never a handball in a million years.
Well,
Shocking.
I got sent a video the other day of like, and I'll show you this. If my mate put it in the group chat, he's a mad Dundee United fan. He's literally look at this angle, right? Slow motion. Look at this. Right, so the VAR obviously get to see this, don't they? Look. He did the ball in the net.
I get chopped off.
I got chopped off.
For what?
Handball.
He said he headed it on his hand.
What?
I know. It's
what he
Play
said.
that again.
Mate, he's actually clearly just headed the ball into the goal.
Boys, hurry up. I've got a fucking kitchen to build.
To build, you're not building it.
They're no hand there, are they?
Did you see Jim Goodwin after the game? He was generally like,
No,
that's the point, man.
That's that. Well, what?
That could be the worst one yet, nah.
Aye. And it's
So-
so, in all the time now as well.
They're sucking the life out of the
6
game,
minutes
innit?
to see that hit his hand.
But so the ref gives the goal, doesn't he?
Yeah.
And then they've overturned it.
See when
They're
see when
still
it gets
all the time.
disallowed, I thought it was for offside. And then
Aye, that's what I thought as well.
Aye.
Aye.
And
There's
then-
no way a
That's
handball.
nuts.
No, just because it's Celtic. But that goal the other day, they make the decision that Alistair Johnson's kept it in, then they're stepping in and saying the ball's out. But
No,
we
why?
could go through lots of decisions. That last night again, I think they're stepping in when they don't need to. So it's just they're destroying the game, especially with decisions.
Well, I think you maybe joined in was 4 weeks ago. Blair Spittle was on the podcast. We said I think Hibs and Hearts will finish third and fourth.
Yeah.
You go along with that?
They've been saying for a while.
Nah,
The run they've been on.
If Aberdeen lose their last 11 games, they'll still be third. 1 in 16.
I think there is definitely a race on for third. 4 teams racing for third.
Who would you fancy if you had to call in now early on? Only 11 games
I like
to go.
Hearts. I like the way Hearts are going about their business. I think they've got good players. Where is the derby? Is it Easter Road, Paddy?
Easter Road, isn't it? Derby's at Easter Road,
The Caddens could kill Hearts at the weekend. They gave up a lot of wood for Hearts, obviously, with the narrow formation. They do brilliant analysis again.
Excellent.
That is excellent analysis.
So
do you think Critchley could he change that formation based on that? Because he does seem like he's a bit of a thinker, doesn't he?
I don't think he will,
changed it out the blue for the Rangers game and went to Diamond, didn't he?
Aye.
Could he change it again?
I don't think he will, because they've been playing really well with that. So I think he'll just.
But also on the flip side of that, they were playing really well before the Rangers game, and he changed it for I think specifically for Rangers.
But sometimes you can get caught up in you changing your formation for a team when you should be concentrating. This is our strengths. What's getting us here? Yes, you can tweak, but getting in and changing, I think you sometimes overthink that. I think Hearts are confident in it.
He'll be looking at it as 3 forwards. I know Shanton plays a bit deeper. You're playing with 3 strikers.
Keep the 3 on, don't you?
Kabangu likes to make the runs down the outside of the right centre back. Wilson likes to make the runs down the outside of the left. So they'll be thinking, if they go forward, there's got to be space for them up the sides. So it actually will be a really good game because of that.
You doing it, Faddy?
No, I'm not doing it. I know.
It's always an ex Hibs or Hearts that Ryan McGowan gets rolled out, doesn't he?
Aye. I like Gowser, but. No, draft Faddy. I like Gowser.
See, Gowser sitting here.
John Robertson does it Sundays. It's think, is it Easter Road? Who would you ex-Hibs would you like to see doing it?
Oh, great question, mate. Pat Nevin?
But his decks, but he has to sit, he has to stand on his decks when he's speaking. Who'd you fancy for it?
Stonewall draw.
Do you think?
I think that draws, but I dare no
Stonewall
draw.
Think so?
Do you think both would probably take a draw, wouldn't they, to keep the kind of unbeaten run going? And nah?
Both teams will go for it though, both teams will go for it.
Aye, of course, you don't want to lose the game. That's first, but I don't know actually.
What are you going for?
I don't know.
It's a difficult one because the two of them are in good form.
Aye.
So you can, it's a hard one to argue.
Well, you're going to need to come up with a team for the bet builder at the end. Big, massive game. We've already spoke about both teams. Dundee, St Johnstone. Because we're not doing a counting, who do you fancy for it?
I fancy St Johnstone, mate. Dundee are all over the place. Confidence-wise, can't defend. They've conceded, wait here, this one for a bit even better stat. 60 goals this season.
Dundee?
28 games, Dundee, the most goals in the league. And they're just chipping goals. Mate. And when you concede that more, you know what it's like? Just deflates you through the whole team. Demoralises you, and they just can't fix it.
Well, Motherwell's first goal was just Dan Casey free header for a corner.
Oh,
how can you leave?
Terrible, wasn't it? Well, not terrible for Motherwell, but it's Dundee's point of view.
The game at McDermott, Dundee were 3-0 up after 25 minutes.
So they were.
St Johnstone had all the possession, all the chances. So I don't know. I just think they've always got a result in them.
If they can
say this run's came out in Abit.
Yeah.
St Johnstone can get a minibus full to go down and give them a back in. I think they get
a motor full. Try to get a motor together.
They can't even fill a motorbike.
Imagine they won, went live 1 point.
I always give St Johnstone I would give St Johnstone a massive because they actually control games, don't they?
Aye.
Mm-hmm.
Like they control possession of the games, mate.
They've been a breath of fresh air. Usually teams at the bottom of the league stink the joint out. They really do, don't they?
It's joint out.
But didn't they? But they've been brilliant.
But even on their pitch, they're still playing football.
I know.
Fair play.
They're a threat.
Aye,
they're a threat.
And this is him doing this without any of his own players, isn't he?
No, I brought in a lot in January. Aye.
But he still had a lot.
He needed to change the defence. The defence wasn't good enough. He's done well, changed that up.
I think he's just brought a great bit of character to the place, hasn't he? So
does that give Motherwell, that gives Motherwell 7 points gap now after beating Dundee? Shoot. But see, when it goes into that, was it Dundee United a couple of years ago that were top of the bottom 6 league?
Ibrox.
That's true.
So you're not going to count many points here, are you, really?
So, like, there's going to be teams fighting off that 11th place that could get into the top 6.
Mad, isn't it?
It's just the way it's going. The teams that are going on a run are the teams that are moving into the top 6, and now you're talking about, Hibs and Hearts fighting for third. So the rest are struggling to get that run of form. Hibs,
Aberdeen, Dundee United, Hearts, they'll not be in the. Could have anyone else be in that 11th spot outside day 4?
Kilmarnock.
Well, that's are they 10th now? I'm sure they're 10th.
Kilmarnock are a worry for me. I tipped him to be I think up about 4th or something.
Aye.
I thought, well, they had a great season. Dell will kick on for that. See, when I seen them last night, second half, man, Jesus God.
I think it's been the best season in Scotland for a long time.
Wow. Why?
The only thing it's let it down is obviously the title ratio.
Is your punditry?
That's been fucking dog shit yet again. But
Yeah,
the title race, that lets a season down. You want that right to the end with Celtic and Rangers, but you look at the run Hibs have went on. Hearts are playing brilliant. They're coming back.
Dundee United.
Dundee United. I just think it's been a brilliant season. I really do think it's been
Well,
a brilliant
Aberdeen,
season so far.
as much as we do slaughter them, see, at the end of the day, over a piece of a season, it's where you get the point.
Aye.
Right? They done their business early and they've hung on there. Whether they can keep doing that, but it's just Hibs, Hearts doing bottom up, top 6.
The runs they two have went on is amazing.
Motherwell drop out the top 6, manager away, fucking.
Would you expect next season to be even better based on the fact that Hibs and Hearts have done well? They'll have a year of
Build on
stability
it.
under a manager. They'll probably give him, spend a few quid as well. Aberdeen will probably do the same. Dundee United.
Hibs don't have a lot of players coming out of contract.
Do they?
I think.
They've got McGrath in, didn't they?
Good sign, great sign.
By the way, that is a good
I like
bit of
McGrath.
business, isn't it?
But see when I was at the Celtic Aberdeen game the other day, on Aberdeen, they were actually alright. They played well. They, I mean, obviously defensively.
Started well.
I started well, didn't they? They could have been 2 up. But then just Celtic are clinical, weren't they? Celtic were clinical. They really
Maeda could be my
What's it,
favourite
mate?
ever striker.
I've heard
better than Larson.
Mate,
mate.
Who? Maeda?
Clap back.
Mate,
Yeah, that'll cause a bit of controversy. Hey, going to be controversial here. Maeda better than Larson.
That was your time. That was
I agree with him.
Mate, he's fucking unreal, isn't he, mate? As a centre forward.
correct.
Right, you need to clear that up. He's no better.
Obviously I'm talking shite.
Mate, I've heard that so many teams are wanting them
Aye.
for a right good source.
Jamesy Forrest.
Where?
No, a player to be an agent.
Aye. What do you mean so many good teams? What's that?
Like,
Celtic,
No, the bad ones.
no.
The bad ones
And
don't
a few
want-
shite
Aye,
ones.
the bad ones don't really are into.
Aye.
Champions League clubs, they're going to do everything to bring him in.
Do everything? What?
Big Angela at Spurs.
Here's one for you. What level
no
do you
Champions
think in the English Premier League he can play at? Top?
Aye.
Do you think he can go to Liverpool?
I think he's just as good as there's controversial. I think he's just as good as Ollie Watkins.
I like him better than Watkins, there you go. Look at Man U strikers, I know they're on the top now, and you look at Solanke at Spurs,
Oh, fuck, I'd get a game with Man U. They're terrible.
Watkins was going to go to Arsenal for what, 60 million quid?
He's a good player, but he's a real good. I think Maeda is a
Yeah,
better
Maeda.
centre forward.
No,
than he is left.
I don't know. I don't know. I think until they're in
The new
playing at that
Salah.
level, it's tough.
Look at him against
tough to
Bayern,
see,
mate.
I know.
Brilliant.
I know.
brilliant.
I know.
He would probably just run down to training.
Aye.
He didn't need.
I'll run it.
Aye.
We'll get you a private jet. What?
Aye, what, the M6 any delays? Fuck it.
Big Engels was good there night again. He's really coming to his own, that boy now.
Is there
Looking
a
strong, isn't he?
see for Celtic fans now? It is like, I know but the games must be like a drag now, innit? 10 this season. Done, innit?
Oh, it's done, aye, but you enjoy. You
Right.
enjoy.
You can't get fed up with winning. You shouldn't
You're still the
because
Scottish
you just don't
Cup
know
as
what's in
well,
the
aye.
corner.
Treble to go for. And
Just somebody at the game the other night said that it was a bit of...
Celtic weren't great though.
Yeah, but
They weren't
you
great.
can expect it from them now, can't you? Is it? Like, it's hard to get... It must be easy to get in a comfort zone knowing that the league's done now.
Well, I suppose it would be, but they're still coming off the back of the, last week, wasn't it, against Munich,
Aye.
where it's so close, and then you've got that, the disappointment at the end. But it's hard as well. Teams Aberdeen went and started bright. Celtic were a wee bit slack, but they were clinical, and in the end, very comfortable.
Ferguson v Rodgers could be incredible.
That's his box office, Fergie, isn't he? But I think
my
Rodgers is a
birthday.
tight mate to want to make a statement against it. Especially when getting beat 3-0, was it 3-0, 3-1? If he come on, I think he'll really want to put lay a statement down there.
Player what?
Lay a statement down?
Claremont.
Lay a statement? I don't think I lay a
can see in the
statement.
future
Barry,
now, can
Barry is a wee step.
Claremont.
fucking need that.
Last bit, player of the year, Kuhn or Maeda?
Right now,
Maeda's
Maeda.
overtaking him, isn't he?
Maeda all day.
Aye.
All day long.
Which is incredible, I think.
Mental, but he's just
Yeah.
like going in. What's the 25 goals he scored? Ridiculous.
There's a good question on the live, actually. Forget the Larson comparison. Is Maeda now? Is he now looking like a better centre forward than Kyogo is?
No, for me.
Right.
No for me.
What do you think Kyogo had that made?
His movement is aye. But what I will say is he's filled the gap and made it so that you're no really, it's really contradictory, but you're no missing him as much as what I thought by no bringing a striker in.
Mm-hmm.
But I think in terms of his striker, his movement, I think Kyogo for me.
I think the only thing you can say, in my opinion, he's a better centre forward than he is a wide player.
100%.
I think his game's more suited to that.
I've said it all along. But people's argument is, look what he done in the wide area.
He's excellent.
Yeah, right, but I think he's a better centre forward.
So see on that as well, if he does stay at Celtic, continues to play centre forward, do they need to go and buy another centre forward in the window? In the summer?
Aye, the day,
Still
because I think that when you're making the change, because obviously if makes changes, puts him on left or whatever, if whoever's tired or whatever, then you're maybe not getting the same. I do still think they need to bring a forward in.
Aye, for what the tournament Celtic play and what they're doing, 100%.
But he's struggling to get minutes.
But hold on,
what third striker?
But hold on a minute. When Maeda was
I don't think
missing
a
for
third
Bayern
striker.
Munich, everybody was complaining, they've only got Ida. What happens if there's an injury or something to him? So a centre forward, 100%, I think they'll go and get a centre forward. Even if he stays.
I'd go and get a couple of wingers instead.
I think Rodgers said he wants a striker though, isn't he? Rodgers, but he's come out and said he's desperate.
Where they got to play though? You're talking about he does not getting minutes. Where's the wingers got to play?
But I think your winger
Jota
get more game time. A big winger coming in would get more game time than a big striker coming in. Playing Jota and Kuna, I think he'd be. I know.
Yang's
He has been brilliant, hasn't he?
much better.
Yang's been good.
I'm
Much better.
I've always seen something in him, right?
Oh, you've seen something. Everything that's fucking turned into me. Like
I'm good.
You've called it.
So that's why I'm on
I'm sure he's Kane Jack. He's fucking slaughtered Jack. I've always said that.
I'll tell you what, you can go, there's Dessers, there's Yang, Maeda through the middle, fucking, I'm the right guy.
You could always see there was something there for him. It was just, could he be effective? And I think he's been excellent.
What's been the difference? Just the decision making.
I think he's having an impact. I remember we were talking about him in, I think it was Ross County, where he's got a great shift where he can step there and bring it left, or step left and bring it right. But it was like he was getting into a position and he would do it and then not know what to do when he got there. So he'd come back, and this is Rich coming for me, and try and do it again. Do you know, and not really know what he's doing. Whereas now he comes on and it's clear what he wants to do. He's want to turn, he'd get at the player, pop it off. They run that for Maeda's second goal.
Aye.
The other night. His first touch takes two players out of the game, and before you know it, he's the other side of them, and then he drives forward, perfect timing, perfect way to pass, and then it's flashed across. I think he's been excellent. I thought he'd done really well in the home game as well against Bayern Munich, and he's shown that he can develop and be, a player that can have an impact.
Last question of the day: you could keep either Taylor or Schlupp at the end of the season.
Look, I like Taylor, I'm a fan, but I think with what's going on just now, he's a little bit of a whipping boy for Celtic, isn't he? Anything happens. You look at the Bayern Munich goal, for instance, just before half time. Fucking, they gave him dog's abuse. There's nothing the boy in the world can do about it. I think he's been brilliant for Celtic. Big fan of his. I just think when he looks over his corner, you look at Schlupp, you look at Cerny coming in. I think he's no signed his contract. I think it's time for him to move on.
You're spot on. I think you said there he was.
You've called it again.
Once again, fucking.
Seen it.
So see when Greg Taylor signs a new contract, I tell you,
I'm a big fan of Taylor.
Tell you, it's a hard one for me because I think when you look at the Champions League games before, when it's Baye and now Schlupp, when he was playing in them, they are different. And they have done. You're right there.
Sorry.
You're
they have
a fucking
done
rocket, man.
well.
You're a fucking rocket.
Greg Taylor, for me, domestically, never lets you down. Never. His standards and his level of performance, I think, are always very good.
I'm not talking about his ability, fan. I'm talking about the fact that the timing. You see what's coming in. Also,
You want to be first choice?
No, he is. He's sort of the easy target.
Yeah.
Then you know.
But forget all that. Who's a better player? That's what I don't know.
I think he makes great arguments for Taylor, but I think Schlupp's really starting to impress me. I've always said it for Bigger.
You're bringing in somebody to be a backup to Cerny.
I'm surprised you've no mentioned it today. Jude Bonner, make his debut for Celtic. Absolutely.
Your stepson.
No, that's
There's
good.
been
You called it, didn't you?
since.
I did
You called it.
Brilliant for the boy. Great to see young players getting the chance. On the bench at the Allianz.
Have you seen him play before?
No.
Do you know who he's?
Did you coach him, mate,
Big,
Go for it.
not going to put
Go
a
for it.
big.
You've already said.
He's very similar to a Rogic.
Is he?
Big, strong boy, lovely left foot, takes it well on the half turn.
What position is he?
Plays one of the eights for the B team. He could probably play off a side as well, or a 10.
Aye.
Did you coach him when he was younger? No.
I don't remember, mate.
See all the players that have broke.
I used to speak to his mum and dad quite a bit.
See all the players that have broke into Celtic's first team for the youth. You never worked with any of them, didn't you know? Not one.
There's not many broke in though, have there?
No, I suppose.
Well, Aidan Borland,
Oh, the
broke in
ones
Aston
you-
Villa's first team.
Oh, the ones. Oh, it was well done.
Only coached him for one session. What a session it was.
A great section.
He's claimed them, did you know?
Always wanted me to-
Fuck, I hate coaches that take credit for players.
No.
Do you know what?
No.
Do you know what?
Oh, fuck off, Alistair Johnson. Fuck's sake.
Big Ange.
I played with Big
Aye,
Ange.
influenced him, didn't
I
you?
coached AJ.
Helped me get out of Scotland at one point.
We Ali Johnson.
There's
But
something that
you
we're
ever seen my
missing
video
here.
with AJ?
No.
Wait, too
That
much.
we've never had. It's something that's gone.
AJ.
We need back.
Sorry.
We need it back.
What is it?
You don't do it anymore.
Oh, all right. By the way,
That's
boys.
like a action.
That is.
That is.
No,
Those
no,
Hornets
no.
what he was before.
Well,
Did you? Where did you coach?
Oh, we're fucking
Cerny.
the first 20
Yeah, I get
minutes we had the single club.
Oh, so we do when get your instinct.
Imagine I was on here to answer the phone.
Fucking hell.
How loud's that phone?
Aye.
That may be Derek. Oh,
Oh,
shit, I'll
I never
FaceTime
FaceTimed
him.
him.
I messaged him saying he FaceTimed and he sent pictures of the wee baby, so I don't know if he's in the hospital.
Right, well,
Boys,
try and
boys, hold
FaceTime.
on, look. Look. Well done.
What is it?
Scotty.
The fucking AJ, hold on. Hold on.
What is it?
Oh, my thing's on silent. Fucking what is it? What, hold on.
Put it up to the camera so the viewers can see it.
He didn't know you.
Shut up. What? Hey,
Thanks
Daz.
for coaching back home, you made a big difference.
There you go, AJ.
That's like a request somebody said when I say that.
Fuck. What is it? What's the site?
You pay, you pay 20 quid.
You jealous bastards, eh?
Right, so
Who was it you coached them at?
But here we go, we're going to do a bet builder on the big derby, Hibs versus...
Do you want me to take and you because you can bet
Aye,
you know about
aye.
football. So I'll ask you Hibs v Hearts derby, goals over or under. Paul Simon, we'll start with you. Over or under how many goals?
It's going to be one each, Simon, so if you can
Think
work
so.
that out.
So do you think it's better to go over 1.5 or under 2.5?
Let's go over 1 point. No, I would go under. I think that might be
Under.
better because the two teams score a lot of goals. So I would
Under
go.
2.5. Both teams to score.
Yeah.
Over how many corners?
Oh, you fucker. I'm going to go over. I'm going to go quite big here. I'm going to go over 12 corners.
What?
Over 12, right?
Aye.
Intense.
That's it.
stuff.
Cadden's deliveries and
Aye, I think it'll over 12. That might be the
crosses.
one.
anytime scorer.
I'm going to go for Martin Boyle. Catch them on the break.
Like that. Like
Very good. And then full time result draw, one each.
Catch him on the break, which means you think Hibs are going to sit in at home.
No, just certain points of the game. It'll be a bit sort of the Hibs will be dominating, and when Hearts will, but when Hearts are attacking, then I think
On the transition.
transition should have used.
That's a
Good,
great
mate.
word, that.
Before they go, I'm going to take everybody for breakfast today.
Mate, he told me last night. He told me last night he's at overdraft 2 weeks ago.
Paddy,
What are you
tell
paying him for?
Paddy, tell him.
Forget his wallet last week.
No,
No, no money.
show to my account, mate.
See high dose, mate, name money.
Anyway,
Oh,
on
boy.
to the account.
No,
I'll take
because
it
he's put it on his wrist.
No. What about my Rolex and minus? Right,
Right, Dax, take it
man.
away. Goals over or under how many goals?
I'm going to draw as well. I fancy a draw. I think there'll be goals, excitement. 2 each.
So over 3.5. Both teams to score, yes or no?
Yes, obviously.
Yeah.
Do you know what, mate? I'll try it as well. Just in case.
Corners, over how many corners?
I'm going to go probably 7. I'm going to sit in the fence a wee bit.
You think that's sitting on the fence in 7 corners?
What is the average?
I don't
We
know.
never
You get
really-
to find
we
out.
You don't really get a lot of corners on a big king.
Where
I'm-
did sitting
I'm
on the
think-
fence comfy?
I'm thinking
Saying.
7's
It's a
quite.
pet peeve.
Aye, because you don't know which
you
side
pick a side, so you
to
sit in the
jump.
middle.
But why not sit on the wall?
Because there must have been something.
Because there was a fucking fence at the time,
Before
wasn't
the,
it?
before the head was.
Don't come. No, he sat in the wall.
So why is it not it?
I don't know.
Because he fell.
Maybe Humpty didn't fucking decide.
Sitting on a fence though.
Right, okay.
Anytime scorer.
I bet, see if you think about it, I'm sitting on the wall.
But it's only because you're used
But
to saying that for
the
somebody,
fence would be a divider for whatever it'd probably have been.
I'm sitting in between.
You're picking a side.
I don't know how it's
Fences,
gathered.
The fence
Says
is
a
a
lot.
divider.
Because the fence is better. Right, anytime goal
You
scorer.
ever sat on a fence?
Sore as fuck.
Jaggy arse,
You think of that?
Lawrence
The old ones
Shanklin.
mate used to get
Oh,
was
you
the
fucker, aye.
stakes with the wire that was.
Oh, fuck.
Can you sit?
You like that? You like that?
Aye, go for
up.
it. Sorry, Dad.
Are you talking about me or him here? You were getting excited with the fence getting up your ass of me saying that Lawrence Shanklin. What one was that there? Was it? I thought I need to fucking clarify that.
The old fences.
And you're going 2-2.
I'm going 2-2 Lawrence Shanklin.
What are you going, Faddy?
I'm going for over 3.5 goals. Both teams to score, yes. Corners, I'm going to go over 9 corners. Anytime scorer, Josh Campbell, full-time result, 2-2.
Nice.
on fire.
Good,
On
Faddy.
fire,
So,
innit?
you don't know a bet, but what do you think the score will be, mate?
1-1.
Just say what I said.
You're
Sorry,
on fire
what-
just
what-
now, mate. It'd be
score?
stupid not to copy.
Fucking everybody's went draw, isn't they?
No, do you know what? I'm going to change it. I'm going to go Hearts one.
Oh.
Right.
Hearts seem to have a number in it.
I know you can, right, but if you could, what would you go for?
I'd go over 1.5 goals. No, over 2.5. Sorry, 3 goals in it. I'd go both teams to score, yes. Corners over 10. Anytime scorer,
Bangu.
Kabangu. And
One used to let him
Full-time result,
Hearts.
just to get Hibs fans angry as well, because Hibs fans get really angry.
Just to annoy Pence.
Just annoy Pint.
That's this Thursday's and next Thursday's show taken care of.